Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Sockey Does Doom. Mapping. Boy, it has been a while since we've done this. Probably three weeks or better. Maybe even longer, I don't know. But I took a break from the ramp and other WODs, and I have one more Doom 2 video to post, and then I'll be finished with the Doom 2 series, and that is the secret level, which is level number 9. But yeah, I haven't done any mapping for ever, it seems. So playing everybody else's Doom maps, it's inspiring for sure. But yeah, I've been too busy doing that and traveling for work, and just haven't sat down and messed with this until tonight. And we're gonna go ahead and you can see here, let's zoom in, I did do the shoulder of the road there. You can see this is a little bit different here on the base, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But let's go over to the starting area, because I did start messing around with the start. If you haven't watched the previous videos, basically what's going to happen here, we'll zoom out. Doom Guy and his buddies are cruising to the UAC base, and they're going to get ambushed by monsters. Imps or something like that. But anyways, this is going to be the starting point. You can see where our Doom Guy is here. And let's push Q and go into the editor mode. But we're going to have the truck here flipped on its side, basically. There's going to be Doom Guy's dead buddies sprawled out around everywhere, and we're going to have a van, is what they traveled in. And Doom Guy is going to wake up and start the level in the van, or hopping out of the van, I should say, and basically be facing this way. And this isn't the final yet. I'm really not too satisfied with this, but what I want to do is the imps or the monsters or whatever, there's a path that they traveled by. That's why I made this room. And they blew up the mountainside here, and the rubble came down and covered the path, and there's no way else but heading toward the base. You can't go back. So it'll pop out of there, and this is what I kind of got so far. It's a little better than what it was before, but I don't know. There really wasn't another matching texture like this in Small Stones. They had a nice one, but it was kind of like concrete colored. That would have worked better, but I don't. Maybe I can download a different texture pack and do something different than this. But this looked like rubble to me, so I chose that texture for now and block the path anyway. But I might do something different. I know I love my 3D floors, but I'm going to abuse the use of those in this map. But yeah, anyway, the path is blocked, so we can't walk back there anyway. I'll work on it. I did a multi-level, did 2, whoop, I always hit the wrong button. It's EDSDF instead of WASD, and it confuses me sometimes. But yeah, I did it a couple deep, because once you're in the game, you're not going to really see it. But I didn't want it to be all one flat. I wanted to kind of step it down from different angles. But that is that. That is blocked, and I'm going to work on off camera, because I'll have to create. I can do the one side of the van popped up out of the ground here, but I'm going to have to make I can do the walls of the van, but then the very top part, I'm going to have imps. As soon as you come out of the van, you turn around and there's going to be imps on top of the van and all that stuff, because you're going to get swarmed as soon as you come out of the van. I'll have to make a 3D floor for the top part for the imps to stand on. But that is that. And let's get back out here. Let's zoom out. I still have to work on these connecting these areas like this. You can see it's still the outside texture. I still haven't stepped this down into this room yet. I got to do that yet. But I did do the shoulder on the road. We'll just kind of pop in here. And we're going to raise this up some more so we can, it's not tall enough. I want this to be a tall mountain. Though we got our shoulder in, I still haven't figured out the angle, or the slopes I guess you'd call it. So it's kind of blocky right now, but we'll fix that. And again, if you didn't watch the video, you're going to be able to walk up this in different areas to get up to the top, and something's going to happen going on there. But you'll see the base is different. I started working on this and I'm like, boy, I should really probably record this. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to work on this base. And the idea that I have, okay phone, I messed around a little bit. You can see I bumped this out. And I started coming down from the ceiling here. What I think I want to do is do like some caged area here and have some chain gunners here and here. Just because you can never have enough chain gunners, right? You got to make life difficult for the player. So what I started with the door, and after my last video, Macros the Black said, oh, you don't have to section that door off. You can just go into this mode here, go down, and then place the vertices. And I did that on the door, and then that way, if you just place the vertices, like he said, then you can have 3 different textures. If I would have put a vertice here, then I could have done the UAC in the middle of the door and then did an outer texture. It'd all be one door, but it'd be 3 different textures, which worked out great. The problem is the textures that I had to choose from, I didn't care for it. I had this USAC door or logo in the middle, and then I had like this, the bottom part. It's a similar but just a blank texture of this here on the sides. And it probably would have worked okay, but I wasn't feeling it. So what I decided to do is I had these bumped out half as much. I said, well, we'll just give it some geometry. And what I did is, instead of the flat wall, I made the base kind of angled toward the mountain right here. And then I made these bump outs here. And what I decided to do, I put the UAC right here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it there or if I'm going to put it on the top. I might play with it a little bit and see what it looks like. But then I got to looking at it after I did this, and then I brought these down, and I was going to put this texture up here to see what it looked like, and I was like, you know what, that'd be cool if we just raise this off to the side here and texture it. This could be a walking platform. It'd prevent the base from looking all flat like it does right now. And then I could do a 3D floor here, and then it could be, you can have enemies walking along the top of it and whatnot, and it gives it some more geometry. Like I said, what I plan on doing is drawing some lines here. We'll raise this up here, and then we'll again, probably not as low as here, but just kind of bring the ceiling down a little bit, just so it doesn't look so darn flat, is what we're going to do today. So without any further ado, let's start drawing. So we'll get back out here. This is probably going to be a shorter, just going to work on a few things tonight because it's getting late and got to work tomorrow, so it's the end of the weekend. Draw a line. And I think I want it in the middle. Yeah, because I don't know that I'm gonna I might make it accessible, I don't know. The thing about me doom mapping, I start doing it, and then it's like, oh, that'd be cool if you did this. And it kind of open up a can of worms when I'm doom mapping. Something like that. I like it. That'll be that one. And we will just do the same thing on the other side. So, like that, we'll go back in the 3D view, and we will go ahead and grab them sections. Let me hit the silent. When I hit record on these videos, I always forget to silence my phone. You should think I'd know by now, because it's going to go off. And I don't edit my videos, so. Okay, let's raise that up. I do want to copy this texture first. Oh, I gotta unselect those though. Yeah, we could probably get behind it. Like that. I like it already. It's starting to look less flat. Yeah, that would probably work. Or should I go all the way up to there? I should go all the way up. Or at least closer up. So if I do make it walkable, you could actually make that step. There we go. Like that. Yeah, let's see if I can grab them textures. Can I? No? I can grab. I'm not gonna let it happen. Okay. Not a big deal. Should be in my... Except it'll be in the base. All textures. What happened there? There it is. I think so. Yeah, this was it. Like that, but it is totally not the right... How do I want to do it? I think it looks better like that. So we'll go ahead and copy that texture and paste it over here. It was way off where I wanted it. There we go there. We'll just do the same over here. I'll have to do one of those. About the same. That should work for now. So we got that built out like that. That's looking more like a base. And I'm not sure why. Well, that's weird. I could have sworn those were missing textures there. Maybe not. But I'm liking that so far. Then for the middle, I gotta figure out what kind of texture I want for the middle here first. I don't want it to be the mountain or the cliffside. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do a find another base texture that's different than that. A lot of these are interior, and I know you guys can't see this. I don't know how to fix that. I watch other people do doom mapping, and you can actually see these pop-up windows in their recording, but it must be an Xbox game bar thing. I really need to get a different screen recording, or capture, I should say. I might go with a... These are all switches now. I just gotta try this. I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea or not. Nah, that's not really an exterior wall. It's a tech wall. Could probably do the brown brick texture or something. This one? Maybe. Let's do that for now. Let's kind of sink it down a little bit because we're going to do a... and I know it's off here, but I'm going to have to make a 3D platform that spans this. Let's... yeah, I suppose for now. We'll try that. I don't really want this a concrete floor. Let's do something about that. Those are ceiling textures. We want a floor texture, kind of. Does this look weird? No, I think that'll work. So we'll do that. And then, like I said, we need to bring these ceilings down, which I didn't do one here. Got to draw that line in. Let's unselect that. We're going to have to go back in the other mode here, and we need to do a line here. So we're going to want to bring that ceiling down as well. So maybe a little bit better. Go in the middle of the two. that. Now we can go back in the 3D mode, and then we'll just grab all of our ceilings here. And I'm not going to go as low as these, I don't think. Let's lower this maybe to there. Now let's go up one. That way it's even on the top and bottom of this line. I kind of like that. Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? I do need those selected because I got to get the skybox off there. And now for the top. How do we want to do that? Let me cancel out of there for a sec. Go back down here and see what this is going to look like from the ground. I really probably could go with the cliff. Or this texture right here, I mean, I should say. Let's see how it looks. It's weird how you grab the ceiling and then it pops up the rest of the sky has no texture. This makes it look like it's cut into the rock. Let's grab these textures here. Oh, Control C first. And then, oh, I don't know what it did right there. It put a weird texture there. Oh, I got to unselect them. That's why. My mistake. And then we want to go V. You know, I might take this USC and do the vertices. And then I can just do one single USEC right there, maybe. I will definitely need to retexture this though. Let's grab these two and see if we can find something different here. Kind of, I don't know if we should go with the metally maybe. Hey, someone didn't do it here. How weird does that look? Oh, that was the last one I copied. I was like, what? Ooh, that's horribly off. Might have to squeeze them down a little bit. Oop. always struggle with texture. Choosing textures, I should say. Oh, this one's really weird. My dimensions were quite the same, evidently. I think it's going to require this texture here too. Right there. Yeah, it helps you to be able to see the red better too. I should do a control A on all these. And this side. Alright. Now I gotta figure out the mid texture there for the grate. I just think it'd be neat to have chain gun guards or something there. But then, again, that'll be a 3D4 across it so that you go underneath. Because you gotta, if it's raining, you gotta have a roof over your head. Even though this sticks out quite a bit too. Yeah, I like this a lot better than the flat base that I had. I just wish they had a UAC emblem that was a tan color instead of the way that one is. Let's go out of here and let's make some vertices here. Vertices node, I'll go over there. Whoop, wrong button. There and there. And I probably put those in the wrong spot, but we'll see. No, we put them in the right spot. No, base textures, not metal. I like how this one has... Let's try something. I like how this one has the brown in it. It's not all... Can I get away with that? Let's see down here. Come around the... Let's see how this looks as we round the corner. I don't know. Let's try the other one. I really want the name out on the front. That might be better. Okay. Well, for now, anyways. Yeah, you can definitely. It stands out there. Their advertising is gonna work, I think. You can tell it's a UAC base. You know what would look cooler? If I added some more of these. Like right here and here to divide that up a little more. Which means, instead of 2 chain gunners, we could have 4 chain gunners. That's just plain mean there. Let's get the mid texture going on here before I start copying and pasting stuff like that. I need to go into, oh wait, can I do that? Mid textures are on a line def, I think. I have to think about it a second to see how I do that. Yeah, I think they need to be on the line defs. So we'll go to line defs mode. We'll experiment with this one. How about that? Mid texture. Base. I don't think I want the prison cell looking. Look at this one. And did it work? It did, but it's too small. Oh, messed up the back texture. Oh, that one's not going to be tall enough. Let's try a different one, but that is the right idea. Looks like prison bars. Where's the one I used for the bridge? That would be... Okay, mid-grade. Here we go. Bars, where are you? Maybe that is the one I used on the 64 by... Let's try it. Go back out here. That'd probably work. have to select it and raise it up. So I'd have to have it like this. Let's go ahead and put a chain gunner on here and see how tall they are. I gotta get the scale right. So we'll go into T, things mode, right click, and looks like I have a, oh, I was seeing if the, since I changed to the actual original Doom 2 dot wad, I wanted to make sure that my Wolfenstein SS soldiers, make sure they weren't invisible. Let's go with the chain gunners. And we'll face you like that. Let's see what you look like. So we can just bring the ceiling down. This is going to be easier than I thought. Now let's bring this straight back down. Up here a little bit. There we go. So it makes me wonder, because I kind of wanted that other texture. Let's go back to that. In this mode. I'm going to go back to that original texture I had. Oh no. That won't work. Don't like that. So we'll go with mid bars for now. And then we'll have to lower these. So good. We'll go back in this mode and I have to select some line depths here. And get some bars. Oh, I gotta do both sides though, front and back. One more. There we go. This one should be there. Now I can just exit out. Because then I need to put them in the back too. So they show from both sides. Now how does it look? Whoops. Not that button. Oh, I gotta lower those two. Before I do that, let's, I did forget to no, I should have been able to see the bar. that's good from there. So we'll just grab all these. That's a lot better. And we will just put this down. Like so. So now if we're up here, that's looking more realistic. And then had to unselect some stuff. Yeah, I had that way taller than I thought. The chain gunner's head would be up to here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I do it. There might be a quicker way to do this. Let's see what that did. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I messed up. What I'm going to have to do is... Yep, I'll back up out of this. Okay, that's what I wanted. So that when I move this, yeah, then the cage will go down with it. Do that. And now we can go back into here. Click our line defs, and then we will get that mid texture in the front, in the back. And we should have a cage all the way around now. It's connected to this top part. Looks good there, 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 and there's. And then we can just grab our ceiling here and then just bring it down. It needs to be. There we go. Let's see how. I gotta check it out again. Gotta get the visuals. Oh yeah. If you're not looking for it, you're not gonna see the chain gunner, I don't think. Sit down and face you forward. Let's fix that quick. Sectors mode. The things mode. Good, that canceled everything out. Let's face you this way. So now we're gonna do the same thing. on this side. Like that, and then same thing, gonna grab some line defs and in line defs mode, of course. Oh, you know what would even be cooler? That way he's not stuck in the cage. I'm not gonna put the mid texture here. It'll be open there. Then he could walk out here if he wanted to. Oh, that is... I like that. And we need it on the back too. Now let's check this out. So yeah, if we're up here. I'll probably have to do a little sliver there so that don't show. Yeah, I'll have to do a vertice here, and then do a metal texture, I think. I do have a vertice there. What am I talking about? Another vertice here, perhaps. So we'll do that. Like that right there. I'm going to go over to the other one. Do the same. That. Line defs mode. Let us delete this from the front and back. And of course right now this is I need to do a non-collision on those others. Let's make sure we got this right. Facing the wrong way. Okay. Should be able to do a see if this works. Yes. So we'll have to... I'm going to try to match that. That's probably close enough, huh? So yeah, I'll make these so that he can't walk through, but yeah. Could get over here to try to hide from him maybe. Just waltz out here and go all the way over here and chain gun you down maybe. Let's do the same thing on this side. That'll probably work. Actually, I think I'll... Let's see something there. That looks more realistic, don't it? Not matching up though, is it? At least from the side it looked weird, I thought. How's this look again? Maybe I should have left it alone. Yeah, I should have left that alone. There's a way to fix that. It's called the undo button. We back? Oh, I did one too many. And what I'll do is probably move that vertex over a little bit so that gets rid of this bar. That's what looks weird to me, I think. Let's redo. There's that. That'll work. But I want to move this. That'll be for vertices. How's that look? Not even far enough. Oh no, it moved it, didn't it? This is still weird. This one weird? That one's... Yeah, I think this is what I'm trying to do. That's more like what I was trying to do. It's a little weird right there, but I can mess with that off camera. And this one, as long as it's fairly... That don't look so bad. So now let's fix this vertex. Wow, how did we get way over there? I think I like that better. That is wonderful. Yeah, I kind of want to copy and then half this as well. Let's do it. Then you hop into this part, this mapping part, and then instead of WASD to move or ESDF, you use your up, down, left, right arrows. So let's go to sectors mode. Yes. Let's do a Control C to copy that. And the hardest part's going to be is to get the angle right. Now we don't even need to do that. It's already kind of angled. I'm going to paste it out here like this. I think I can leave it the same angle. Now let's rotate this. Whoop. Is that R to rotate? There it is. Yeah. That's what happens when you don't do map for a while. You forget how to do stuff. Move this down in here, kind of in line. Let's zoom down and try to get the angle a little bit better. Is that pretty close? I think it is. And then we want to put it kind of in the middle here, I think. Zoom in a little bit. Let's move you back. And see what that looks like. Might be committed now. Oh wow, look at the weird stuff it did to that though. I have no idea what happened there. Interesting. Well, before we try to do it again on the other side, perhaps we should probably figure out if go into line defs mode and try to get those. Oh, it's missing the mid texture. It just put the mid texture in the top and bottom texture for some reason. Oops. Yep, we can bring it back. No big deal. We're good there. So let's go ahead and I think I can just go out here and paste again. Yep. Bring it over here. Get our angle the way we want it. At least close to it. I like to try to get that done before I move it over here because sometimes it snaps to it and that's pretty close. went back that far. Like there. I really like that actually. See from this. Oh, look at that. That is weird, man. It actually copied it right. Yeah, I'm not sure what it did to the textures on the other one. They're offline. They're not aligned here, but I'm not sure what it did. I guess it wasn't aligned there though either. Well, we'll grab these textures here. I really like that, I think. Yeah, that looks weird. And I think what I might do is change the dimensions of these two a little bit maybe, so it's not all, maybe make these two wider on the outside so it doesn't all look the same. But I'm not minding that so far. That is going to be a mess when you round that corner. Because if you're going up even this part, you're going to get just trashed, I think. Let's go ahead and copy that texture. Or no, I got line def selected. Hold on. There we go. We have nothing selected. So we got that fixed. Now we can go copy and paste. That's the problem with that. You got to make sure you're not, you don't have anything else selected. And this one's missing the texture. Yeah, I'm not sure why it did it that way. This one, it really divided it quite a bit. I'm gonna have to do an alignment with all these. Let's do that right now, actually. That looks better. That should have aligned everything. Now I'm going to open these up on both sides. Okay, so we got that. It looks better than the flat base. I don't really mind the UAC like that so much. I could probably live with that. I'd like to do something in the middle here to break this up. But anyways, let's cop up here quick and then grab these ceilings here. I want to raise this up. Oh, wait a minute. I should have grabbed all of it. No, I don't want to do that either. It's going to... I don't know, maybe I'll do something with portals here. To where you start going up it, and then it'll transport you like a seamless portal that brings you off to a different section here. That way I don't have to keep raising the ceiling on this one. I think I'm gonna call that a video. It's I need to start winding down here for bed because I gotta get up for work in the morning. But that is some work on the base, the exterior of the base. It's amazing how fast time flies when you're doing this. There we go. Don't just have that flat. I like that. It's rounded, and then all these gun stations there. That's gonna be neat. That is gonna be neat. I'm gonna like that. I have to do a playthrough after this, off camera, just to see how mean this is. But I'd like to thank everyone for watching. We'll see you guys next time.